in the villages, it was very common for there not to be toilets, not to be running water that we would visit, you know. And so, yeah, you'd have to go out into like nature, where they usually would have like a big hole that would have a plank of wood, and you'd stand on the plank of wood and go to the bathroom into that hole, you know. And it wouldn't be that close to the house generally, you know. You'd have to walk out a little bit. So that kind of stuff, you know. I was in my 20s. I was young when I first moved there. And so I was open to be flexible, because to me, I had children, and I didn't mind dealing with natural issues. I wanted to get them away from the perversion of the culture in the States. As Black people, I didn't like Black culture and the values or lack thereof that it was promoting, you know, that Diddy music. And so, like, I had babies, and I really felt that it was really important to protect their spirits and their minds, to get them into nature and let them play with animals and stuff like that. Let them be children. That's what I wanted. I wanted my children to have a childhood. So I switched that out, you know, and there were times when it was extremely frustrating. There was a time when we didn't have running water. We didn't know what the problem was, but it's just because the owner hadn't put a pump in the house. We didn't know that. So anyway, we had people who worked for us who would fetch water. And so just like all of these things really made me extremely thankful for the little things. And that never left me, you know. I'm still very resilient. Well, I mean, I haven't gotten to that part yet as far as how it changed me, but I am always thankful for the softness of a bed, you know, for not being ravaged by mosquitoes, you know. And I also, in Mexico, lived in the Mayan jungle for some time, and I dealt with things like outhouse, not having refrigeration. That was a challenge, because food is. Now that's where I draw the line, is where my food is compromised. Yeah, electricity, all those kinds of things.